Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We go to the great state of Missouri to talk about this one guy that had a little bit of trouble with some turkey. Oh, man. It's, of course, turkey mating season. I don't know how you guys don't know that.
My bad. I meant to say that this morning. Sorry.
Yeah, so this guy, Evan, he was filling a bird feeder near a flock of turkeys when he began being chased down by a very aggressive turkey who probably thought Evan was trying to horn in on his territory.
Next thing I know, it really fluffs its feathers up and gets big, and it starts coming towards me. And my first thought was, I'm going to get big and maybe scare it off. You know, what do I know? It just keeps coming, so I turn and just run. And I quickly look around to see if any of my neighbors are seeing the idiot being chased by a turkey.
It's best to keep your distance for your own safety and for the sake of the animals, too.
That's right, man. Well, you know, listen, us animals, when we're getting busy, don't be getting near us. Wow. Come on.
I feel like I probably have asked this question before, but I completely forget. But I did not realize, that are turkeys that aggressive during mating season?
I feel like almost any animal is going to give you a hard time while it's trying to take care of business.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's videos out there. I just don't know if I want to Google search them. But
I have heard people being attacked by turkeys before, and I don't know if it is during mating season. I can't remember, but it must be. But when you think about it, aren't you kind of pissed off if somebody just gets in your business? You know what I mean? That's a literal blank block, if you know what I'm talking about, because we're talking about, well, it's not a rooster, but it's a turkey.
Right. And they're probably still salty about,
November
going into the new year.
Oh, you think that's it? So,
seeing all their friends just getting, murdered for people to enjoy on one day of the year.
Yeah, so they got that. So they see the human who's just like, well, it's not November. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing here? I'm trying to get busy. It's not November. Get out of here, human.
Yeah, looking online, it seems that there are many news reports, even one from about 2 years ago in the Boston area of aggressive turkeys terrorizing people in neighborhoods.
But everything I'm reading so far usually says when it's around mating season. It doesn't really say anything when it's not mating season. So I think, they want to get after it. And they'll get pissed if they can't.
So what do they do, though, when they're mad at you? Are they poking at you? Or are they, smacking you with their feathers? That's what they do before they get mad at you. Oh, okay. Do they peck at you with their
Again, that's what they're doing before.
Personal questions, my bad.
Yeah, I don't know, unless they know some sort of martial art. Are they giving you a kung fu kick or something? I don't know. What are these turkeys have known about us basically chopping their heads off, or maybe they've been preparing.
It's like a rear naked turkey hold or something like that?
Yeah, could be. Maybe there's some wrestling action they know, Steve. Maybe they've been watching, WWE.
Oh, okay. They just rake your eyes with their little claws.
Yeah. By the way, it's not the only turkey in the news. I guess there's a manager of a dental office near Sacramento got pretty scared this week when a huge wild turkey crashed through the windows of their dentist's office, and of course, probably disoriented, started just messing up the joint. Her name is Donna. She said she thought it might be an earthquake, but it was a large, agitated bird clawing at the walls and creating mayhem, she said.
Wait, how big is this turkey to make you think it's an earthquake?
It might, well, I guess there was shaking, maybe? Maybe it was banging against the wall and she felt, I don't know. I mean, this big-ass turkey? B-A-T.
Big-ass turkey.
She said it clawed up multiple walls. And she said so much so that we're going to have to repaint in there. And, of course, it smashed through the windows. So it, dental chairs got damaged. I mean, it's shit. We need some deep cleaning. This turkey effed up the joint.
Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm looking at the video or picture of it. And it's a normal-sized turkey. I mean, I think. I'm not sure if I'm insulting or flattering it by saying its size. But it did cause some serious damage to this damn window.
Wow, dude. I mean...
So wait, they thought it was another turkey and they wanted to bang, so it just flew right into it?
Oh, that could very well be. That could happen. I mean, the birds are always flying in windows. I mean, thinking they've seen somebody.
Yeah, I'm starting to think we need the month off. How long is this turkey mating season? I don't want to get in
It says between February and March, so since we're in March, I say we just take the entire month off.
Good call.
Oh, so it says they have spurs and they'll kick the S out of you.
Oh, okay. So they have natural razor blades on their feet, basically?
Oh my gosh. Someone said a friend of mine was killed by his pet turkey.
Come on.
Now, it should be noted that he was a war vet that lost his legs in action, but the turkey knocked him out of the chair and killed him.
Whoa.
Okay. Everything about that story is just, my brain is like, okay.
Right.
Why would you have a pet turkey? And especially if you're not able to be mobile, and you think you would have done some research to find out, hey, because I mean, again, they're the stories. They beat the crap out of you in mating season.
This confuses me.
Killed that guy.
It says turkeys may attempt to dominate or attack people they view as subordinates, and I think I know what dominate means.
Mm-hmm. Like 50 Shades of Turkey?
Yep.
It's not just dark meat we're talking about, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, mating season is back in this story about the Sacramento dentist's office because you were right, Steve. It saw its reflection. They think since it was mating season, they thought they saw some other turkey they were about to get busy with because it was in mating season.
Birds are dumb.
I feel bad for what was going to be they thought it was that other bird because that bird would have gotten wrecked. Glass.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, dude.
Birds are dumb might be the motto of the day.
Yeah, I guess so. We have to think perhaps maybe that the female turkeys are the ones that really ought to get the awards if they're putting up with this kind of mayhem.
Person's turkeys are no joke. I randomly got chased by one in Eastern Washington while I was going to the bathroom outside with my pants around my ankles. I was working on a cell phone tower, no bathrooms. I was too close to a nest apparently, and all I could do was turn and run. Pants were still around the ankle, dong out.
Wow.
Good thing you didn't think it was a worm. Wow. Some turkeys like worms?
I don't know. I mean, it's the early bird, all right? I mean, you don't want them to get that worm.
Imagine driving by and that's what you see as a guy that has his pants around his ankle, his package flopping in the wind as he's being chased by an angry turkey.
Yeah, something, that is a video that would spread virally. Somebody did not do their job. Somebody should have really put that on video.
Although it's in Eastern Washington, so probably when people see that, they're like, happened again.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy turkey chasing down man without pants.
All right, so like Rev said, between February and March, we have to take the time off. We just don't want to take the chance.
And the person's turkeys will commonly kill dogs. Their spurs are nasty.
Okay, so we're getting that these turkeys can kill humans and kill dogs. Why? No, now why we know we go after them every November. It's not only are we having something tasty, but we're really taking down the population of death birds.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I don't run into a lot of turkeys in Puyallup.
They're probably.
I don't know. Were there a lot of turkeys in Puyallup, or are you safe?
I have no idea. What's the turkey population in Puyallup? Is that something that you can look up in the census?
That's not a question I ever thought I'd have to answer, so I'm going to have to get back to you on that, sir.
I just tried to Google, are there turkeys in Puyallup, and it's just telling me all about the best fresh turkeys, so I can't help you, buddy.
Hey, they're not going to mess with us. We get that Dr. Prager's fake turkey burger, so it's vegan. So I'm going to have to keep that box with me.
Well,
I don't mess with your kind. Leave us alone.
You better wear some sort of identifier then. I mean, they listen, you know how sometimes people have mistaken identity. I don't think the turkeys, they see a human and go, if we get y'all, that'll stop the problem. So you got to wear like a big V on your chest or something just so they know you're not the ones they got to be after.
Another texter says, I live on 5 acres of land, or a guy that lived on 5 acres of land. The owner had turkeys. They're mean. All the time they'd run in packs. We had about 20 of them steal our groceries out of our hands. It was crazy.
Man, they run in packs now. So now they're ganging together. They're organized.
And this texter brings up a very good point. Going back to that other text where the guy was a war vet and he got killed by a turkey. And it says, imagine surviving war only to get taken out by a turkey years later. Yeah,
that is, I mean, we use turkey to celebrate it's great to be an American. Thanksgiving, the first time the meal we had coming over in this country, and he's serving his country. There's really a horrible irony in all that.
I'm giggling right now because Vicky's showing me a video of a turkey chasing a bunch of cyclists down, and that turkey can move.
You aren't kidding, dude. They're on bikes, and that turkey's keeping up. Whoa. How did pants down his ankle guy get away? I mean, they are.
Maybe the turkey was a little hesitant because, I kind of want to attack this guy, but his pants are down.
Damn, they are keeping up with those cyclists. Okay. Oh man, this is now Vicky saw another video. She's trying to use a woman's using her purse to try to fend off a bunch of turkeys. Oh, and she's throwing ice at them.
Someone says there's 3,098 turkeys in Puyallup. So I think.
Wow, very specific. Thank you so much, Texter.
Although one person says there's no turkeys in Western Washington. They're only found in a small area near Spokane, as far as I know.
Steve, that's 3,098 ways for you to be attacked.
And so I should stop walking around the streets with a turkey leg. Or should I do that as hey, don't mess with me?
Oh.
At the fair.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like it depends. If they're in a pack, Steve, then they might just go, you know what? We know who that guy was you got in your hand. That was our brother.
I was also reading that if you open up an umbrella, that might scare him away, too. But we're in Washington. No Washingtonian carries an umbrella.
I'm going to keep one in my car now.
Where the hell did you find that info, Vicky?
On the internet.
Does it make them think that you're a bigger turkey? Because you're opening up your turkey wings?
It scares them. It's like, what the heck is that?
I'm a bigger turkey.
Yeah, you are.
I remember in the old Batman show, the Penguin used to have an umbrella with a gun in it. So maybe if you get the umbrella gun, Steve, that will do, that'll work both ways.
Well, I mean, it's a gun, so probably.
Yeah, you should be okay. But then it's the umbrella, which even the turkeys go, as you're shooting me, I'm very scared.
One person in South Park, they tried to warn us about angry turkeys years ago.
Oh, did they really?
I guess there was an episode.
And same with Bob's Burgers. There's an episode where a bunch of angry turkeys were running through the town.
One texter says, I hit a turkey on my bike 4 years ago. It charged out onto the highway to F me, apparently. Needless to say, he got F'd.
Wow. Okay. You know what? It seems like some humans are fighting back.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's a lot there. That's
coming to summer 2021. Turkey NATO.
Yes!
Oh, dear.
Wow, Steve. I don't think we have 3,000 turkeys on Mercer Island or on the east side.
Well,
I think they were all down in Puyallup waiting for you, Steve.
Well, when it comes fair time, you guys are about to become delicious turkey legs.
Oh, yeah,
wow,
right?
Yeah, go ahead. Taunt the turkeys.
Taunt the turkeys.
Go ahead.
You go to the
by the
fair,
way, is that an Urban Dictionary thing?
Taunt the turkey?
Yeah.
You go to the fair, you get a turkey leg, and you fend off with them. You're like, look, I will use your own legs against you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's just barbaric. Imagine somebody beating you about with human arms if the turkeys attack you with human arms.
This is like some Walking Dead type S.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is. Wow. Okay, well, that's delightful.
Fear the turkey.
Yeah. We got a guy that tried using a pickup line that was so odd that the woman called the cops on him. Oh, man, what did he say? I'll tell you at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. Deformed trees, mutated wildlife, and no humans for miles. 10 years after the disaster at Fukushima, see what this irradiated ecosystem can teach us about nuclear fallout on Radioactive Forest. Plus, looking for the most diverse marine life on the planet? Dive into the Coral Triangle and experience a frenzy of wildlife you've got to see to believe on nature's greatest secret. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Last week, a guy dressed up in all black with a mask covering his whole face. Then he walked up to a woman at a subway station in Boston, and he showed her a message on his phone with a very interesting pickup line. Because the message said, quote, "I am Satan."
Oh, all right.
And how shocking.
Sometimes you can't say it out loud. You don't want to scare anybody else, but you want to,
Yeah, you show the phone. Show that, as Satan, you're still very familiar with technology, so you want to be impressive.
Did he use a devil emoji in that? You might as well get creative with it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. But now, you're going to be surprised, but, a guy wearing all black with a black mask, showing a phone message to somebody saying, "I am Satan," that didn't work. That wasn't a good pickup line. Didn't work with her.
Would that work for you, Vicky?
No.
Okay.
So she ran over to the cops that were at the subway station and reported him. And then, Satan had some explaining to do. Yeah, he was like, I was just trying to find a way to flirt and be funny. But, they said, "Get the hell out of here, pal." Get out of the subway station.
If you say, "I'm trying to be creepy," they're like, "Well, mission accomplished." Well, what if his last name is Satan? Like there's that hockey player, Satan.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And the first thing he should do is dress up all in black and go to a subway station and just go, "I am Satan."
Having the mask cover your entire face is a little... I understand we're in a world where we're wearing masks, and that's cool, but, at least show your eyes, Satan.
Yeah. Gosh, it is just amazing. I guess social awkwardness to the next level if he really is this innocent guy. But there are cops at the subway station. So I don't know how big the station is, but usually you can see everybody there, and you got to be thinking if you're going up to somebody and you are trying to be mean to them and the cops are there, you're kind of a moron. So maybe this was his weird social awkward way of trying to actually pick her up.
Well, okay, how about your daughter? If a guy came up to you back in your single days, you definitely had some interesting people come up with different ways to pick you up. But what if someone came up and said, "I am Satan"? Would you continue the conversation?
No, actually, which is surprising for me. But I don't think I would. I don't have that high of standards, but a little bit.
There's still some.
Yeah. Very few, but there's still some.
Yeah. I don't know. Vicky, is your mic on?
Yeah. It can be.
Oh,
no, she was talking in the background.
Oh, there we go. It can be. All right. Well, you know what? You make that choice, Vic. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, well, speaking of pickup lines, they did a survey. Okay, so "I am Satan," we all agree. Perhaps, and also, the delivery system in an all-black outfit with a completely black mask covering your face. Not the best way to go.
What if he went like, "I am Beelzebub," or something like that? It was a little more creative.
Ooh, Beelzebub.
I'd be impressed that they could say Beelzebub.
Well, he just writes it, so, you'd be impressed he could spell it.
Well, you got autocorrect nowadays. I'm not that impressed.
Yeah,
he could say it and announces it like, "I'm Beelzebub." Be like, all right, I've dated worse.
Okay, what if I am Jesus? On the other side of it all.
Then I'd be like, well, that's the same name as my uncle, so I feel like that's a little weird.
Oh,
fair.
Yeah, you know what? I think going both ways with the Jesus or the Satan, I feel like you have a chance of really creeping people out, offending people. How about you just say, unless you really are Jesus, but at that point, I don't know, maybe you know.
I am Elon Musk. Does that work?
Oh, there we go. That's it. Yeah,
I got lots of money.
It's like prove it.
Yeah. Oh, well,
come see my Tesla.
Okay.
Is that
that's my pickup line? Yeah. You want to see my Tesla?
Okay, that's not. All right.
I have a record from the band Tesla.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, good call. That's a really good call. Then you show them the Tesla album. I like that. So 1 in 3 people say, though, like the old cheesy pickup lines, now granted, don't say "I am Satan," but the 1 out of 3, which is a pretty good success rate if you ask me, say that actually a cheesy pickup line works. Like they were happy to get it.
Has anyone used or been on the receiving end of a pickup line and it worked?
I feel like most of the pickup lines that have been said my direction were online. And I feel like I would probably say yes to a pickup line if it was done in person. So the cheesier, the better in person. But if it's cheesy online, I feel like it feels different. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had something where it's definitely started a conversation because it was just so bad, the pickup line. And
do you remember what the line was?
Yeah, this was at a bar. It was very loud. This guy comes up to me and says, "Do you like vegetables?" And I say, "Yeah."
He's going to show you that I have an eggplant.
I wish it was that. No, I said, "Yeah, I like vegetables." He's like, "Well, if you were one, you would be a cucumber."
Oh.
Well, it's so loud. The bad part was I didn't even hear him, so I just thought he called me a cucumber. And I was like, why would I be? I was offended by it. And he was like, no, a cucumber. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is the best you got, dude.
I mean, it's better than what I thought he was going to say.
Yeah, right.
I actually liked better what you said.
Oh, I have an eggplant for you?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You should have asked if you like
case by case.
It really is. You're absolutely right, Steve. You got to know your audience.
I would rather him just go for it like that rather than call me a cucumber.
You should have asked if you like fruit and asked and would have said, "Hey, it's because you're a fine apple."
Oh, see, that's just as terrible.
I know.
It might be worse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think I've only used a line once, and I was in a really, I was in bad shape. I was really messed up, and I went up to a girl. I was just like, at first I said, I'm rolling on ecstasy, but I think you'd be attractive even if I wasn't. And that was the line.
Did it work?
Wow.
Yeah, we went on a date after that.
Nice.
Like, we didn't hang out that night, but I just went up to her and I just had to tell her, and she thought it was so funny. And I'm like, "Here's my number. Call me when I'm sober," or something along those lines. Wow. And it worked.
See, I love that one. That would work for me too.
It's like I'm high on a drug that makes me think you're attractive, but I'm pretty sure you're attractive without it.
Wow. And you gave the number, too.
Yes.
That's pretty sweet. That's a good move.
It's the only time I've ever, and I don't even know if that's a line or more just like a really awkward confession at the moment.
Right?
But
Yeah,
that's the only time a line, quote unquote, ever worked for me. It's the only time I ever tried using a line.
And that seems original, though. I like the fact that was your line rather than, like some, one of the stock lines, like the vegetable cucumber.
At the moment, I was being genuinely honest.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that works, man. Sometimes, a person appreciates genuine honesty, even if it's borderline offensive.
I had a terrible line I used to use at Starbucks.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Whenever I'd be waiting for someone to get their coffee.
I've seen you try and holler at girls whenever we've been somewhere, and it's always like you come in and you're rather awkward.
Well, allow me to set the bar. So,
so I can only imagine what this is going to be.
So whenever a woman would get her coffee, I'd go up to her and I'd ask, "Hey, how's your coffee?" And hopefully they'd say, "Oh, it's pretty good." And I'd go, "Huh, pretty good. Well, if you got with this hot cup of Joe, you'd be doing great."
Oh, no. And first of all, she's got to know that your name is Joe. Otherwise,
it'd be better if it wasn't.
No, well, let me tell you, the response I generally got was, "You look more like a cold brew." So, wow. Don't recommend the line.
But see, they got to know your name is Joe. Otherwise, they're like, "What? What do you mean you're a hot cup of Joe? What does that even mean?"
He might be wearing a shirt that says, "Hi, my name is Joe."
Right. Or, you wait for your Starbucks to get called out and they say my name.
Oh, Joe. And then you go, "Hey, I'm Joe. How's your, okay."
So did it ever work?
No, and I thought it was really well thought out, but it just sounds bad.
You know what? I failed my son when it comes to helping him attract a mate. Not that I was really good at it. So really, he's got my skills and we're both useless in this
what
area.
did you do?
I did. Absolutely. What did I do? I created a progeny that's just as bad as I am at this.
My favorite Joe one, though, was when he went up to a group of girls and he's like, "Here's my number. You text me, I'll text you back." And I was like, well, it's very, and
that's how that works,
it's very simple and kind of endearing.
It's like throwing out a net. He's like, "I'll catch whatever fish I can get. Here you go. There's a school of fish."
But he came out of nowhere, like a bat out of nowhere. I think he went and did a shot for some liquid courage. So all of a sudden, just comes flying through, barrels through a couple of people, goes, "Here's my number. If you text me, I'll text you back."
You know what? It worked. I do remember that. Man, it was embarrassing because it was a woman in front of all of her friends.
Yes.
And I'm explaining in 19 how to text someone.
To someone who was with her boyfriend, too, I think, if I remember correctly.
But
that's my son.
I didn't know that.
He's amazing. How about this one? I got my library card, so now I'm checking you out.
Oh. Is that...
Yeah, baby.
People actually try that?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try it.
Ugh.
I mean, it's better than I'm Satan, I guess.
I mean, I think it might be better if you're at the actual library. That might be a little better, but no.
You know what? I'm gonna read the setup. Let's see if you guys can actually come up with the punchline or whatever the flirt line. Are you from Tennessee?
Oh yeah,
from Tennessee.
Yep, I've heard this one before.
Because I want to rhymes with Nash.
Nope.
I want to Nash you? Yeah, that's it.
I can see something.
Close, Sarah.
What do you think it is, Vicky?
Oh, it's because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh, there we go. That's the one.
I've heard that one before.
If you're from Tennessee, you're the only 10 I see.
Vomit face emoji.
And if you text me, I'll text you back. Gotta get with this. You know what? If you're from Tennessee, you gotta get with this cup of Joe. Because you're from Tennessee, I see. Okay. How about this one? Do you like raisins?
Yes.
Because I'm keeping wrinkly? What?
Well, Steve, then it's meant to be. This is a pickup line.
Oh, my bad.
Do you like raisins?
Because you're raising my pants?
Whoa! Hey!
Wow. Sarah liked it.
I like that one. That was good.
That's to the point there.
Steve, you and Steve. So if they're like Sarah, you are going to be a hit with the ladies, Steve. You got to get the box wine, gum chewing, come get some, no condom wearing woman is what you need.
Pretty much.
Wow. Yeah, that's do you like raisins? Well, how do you feel about a date?
Oh, wow.
And this hot cup of Joe.
Don't group me in with these. No, these are better.
This one here is good for Joey. Joey, this is a new one for you. Forget about here's my number. Text me and I'll text you back. How about this one? There's something wrong with my phone.
It doesn't have your number in it.
Woo!
I can help you fix that.
Yeah. Yes, I can. I'm really good.
We'll text each other later.
How about this one? Feel my shirt.
Yeah.
Is it wet?
What? Is it what?
I don't know.
Are my pants racing again?
My old roommate told me this one. It's like, does it feel like boyfriend material?
That's it.
There's the boyfriend material shirt.
That's the one.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Thanks,
this is a good one. You guys will get this one. I must be in a museum.
Because you're a fine piece of art?
Good close. Yeah, close. That's it. Because you're a work of art.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, because you look dead or something.
Oh, I've heard that. I want to nail you up on the wall.
I want
to nail you up against the wall. I've heard that one.
Neither one of you can make fun of Joey again after that one.
I never said it to other humans. These are the ones I've read.
Same here. Yeah. I wouldn't walk up to a group of women and say that. Are you in a museum because you look dead?
Oh, good, Steve. I'm glad to know that you at least know that. You only say it to us. It's I must be in a museum because you're a work of art.
What about this one? Do you girls like cocaine?
There's nothing more to that one, though, right?
Well, you must be a cucumber. How about this? You must be tired.
Oh, it's got to be like something running in my mind. Or something
that's
like
it. Yeah. How about this?
Because I'm about to chase you.
Okay.
Damn,
Thank you, Satan. Okay, these are all Satan's answers. Are you a time traveler? See what the hell?
He's trying to think. Big brain on this one.
Yeah. What do you think it is, Rev?
No idea. None whatsoever. I'm so bad at these.
Okay. Are you a time traveler? Because I can see you in my future. Oh. Hey. Okay, this one here I don't get. Someone's going to have to explain this to me. My name is Microsoft. Oh, I get it now. I even though I finally get it. This is not good for Microsoft.
Is it something to do with, like, flaccid?
Is it something that's micro and soft?
Yeah, whoa. Like, setting the bar low?
Wow.
This one here is, this one is very computer. Are you, my name is Microsoft. Can I crash at your place tonight?
Oh.
See that? Because
I didn't say because I work most of the time.
Yeah. How about this one? Are you a magician?
I saw you in half.
I was thinking something with the wand.
Because I want to saw you in half. At least Vicky had the
I'll pull you out of a hat? I don't know.
Oh, that's even better.
Flourish.
Okay.
Because I'll make you disappear?
Oh, it's close, Steve. Because when I look at you, everything disappears. See? That's the sweet one right there. Saw you in half, though, is definitely the one you got to do. Yeah, that's right. I want to saw you in half and put you in a dead museum.
See, I think my favorite, I don't know if you would consider this a pickup line, but it was definitely an opening line, and I had to screenshot it because it made me laugh. And the guy says, first date idea. We wear hazmat suits and you sit on my shoulders. We are now 8 feet tall and the mightiest being. We fight God.
Wow, that is very specific to you, Vicky.
I know. So I think because he saw how tall I was, so we are now 8 feet tall.
I like this texter says, you remind me of my left pinky toe because sooner or later I'm going to bang it on the table.
That's a good one.
It's not the worst one today.
Oh, man. All right. I don't know. I'm still going to go with the tried and true. You text me back. I'll text you. You text me.
Here's my number.
Yeah.
I'll text you. You text me back. Hey, one for one.
Yeah, that's hot cup of Joe's ready to be spilled all over your lap. Yeah. Okay. On Friday, Steve did get this one wrong.
Matthew McConaughey and Sarah Jessica Parker starred in the 2006 movie Failure to What?
See it?
No.
Failure to make love?
No.
Failure to bang?
No.
Failure to Bang. Yes, that's the name of the movie. Actually, hello, easy for me to say. Failure to Launch. Oh, yeah. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 847 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's a question from a listener. My house is currently in foreclosure. I've stopped making payments. What can I do to save my house?
If you're already in foreclosure behind on your mortgage, you can stop the foreclosure by filing a bankruptcy. There's different types of bankruptcy. Chapter 13 can help you catch up on your house payments if you're behind. It would mean that you'd have to start making your house payments again and catch up on the amount that you're behind over 5 years. You could also take off or strip off your second mortgage, which would help you to reduce your housing payment every month, especially once you're done with the plan and done catching up on your first mortgage. We could also try to buy you some time by filing a Chapter 13 case. Filing a Chapter 13 would definitely stop your foreclosure.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.